Hello, my lovelies. Myrtle here, and we're back with more Darkside Detective. We're going to be hopping into case number 4, Police Farce. Today is my day away from cases to catch up on paperwork. You ready, Detective? Huh? For McNugget's retirement party. The caterer has arrived with the cake. Grab your gift and let's go. Gift? I thought you'd forget. Don't worry, I put your name on my gift. It's from us. It's very thoughtful of Dooley. Alright, so in this case, the one thing that we're going to have to keep coming back to for the additional achievement is the radio in the office here. So we need to make sure that we listen to it before we leave here. This is Twin Lakes FM featuring me, Dick Brickman, bringing you Dick Brickman Presents the Weather with me, Dick Brickman. It's raining. Tune in later for me, Dick Brickman, presenting Dick Brickman's Tricky Kicks. Featuring me, Dick Brickman. If you can't tell, this achievement is called the Dick Brickman Superfan. Because Dick Brickman loves himself. My trusty coat goes with everything from shirt and tie to sportswear. This computer has been with me since the beginning. The budget won't allow for an upgrade. This was a gift from my old mentor, Sergeant McDesk. And as you see, there's yet another trash can for a dumpster diver achievement. My various attempts to file reports for the things I've seen. My folders of weird going-ons in Twin Lakes. My notes from open cases. The downtown ghoulie man, a possibly undead flasher. Mirror Jane, a woman who appears in mirrors to other women who look exactly like her. Lichen toupee, a wig made from werewolf hair, which turns others into werewolves when worn. Maybe that should be werewolves? This is my life now. Hurry up, cake! Alright. Glass of cold, refreshing... Nope, this is warm and oddly colored. Why is this broken? Maybe the motor is busted? I'll have a look at this later. Nothing beats the first cup of coffee, if only had a slice of pie to go with it. Do you think I'll have my own office someday? I hope so, buddy. I hope so. Supports backs. Fancy. This machine has an off button. Impressive. This one looks homemade. Best at not being McQueen. Best hair on the force. Okay, I'll give him that one. McKing won this for being the best diver on the force. I don't recall anyone else being allowed to partake. It's full of signed pictures of McKing. Figures. There's space in here for a pottery wheel? McKing and the chief. I guess these are the photos you get when you're married to the mayor. Actually, I didn't talk to Dooley in here. This place is fabulous. One day you could be as important as this. You just gotta get yourself that first case. I solve cases all the time. Arresting a giant marshmallow man isn't a case, it's the result of too much coffee. I love this game so much. Officer Nakamura's desk. That guy always has some reason to walk around talking to people instead of doing work. Broken wires. Nakamura won't care if they're gone. The pressure seam's gone. I should fix it before it's needed. No talk. Working. Friendly as ever, Waskinski. Go away. Detective, the party isn't that way. Fine. Fire! You're meant to say surprise, Detective, not fire. Dooley, the gifts are on fire. They sure are impressive. Alright. Well. Hey, I wanted extra cream on my slice. Well, we need something to pressurize the fire extinguisher. I can 100% say this is not something I expected to do today. That's taken care of. Wait, what's that? I'm gonna devour that thing. Hands off, officer. We're not cutting into it yet. But, Chief. Detective? Why didn't you see the fire, Chief? Of course. It was right there. And you didn't do anything? What can I do? If people want to regift the fires that I got them last month, then let them. Wait, you were the ones who set fires around the station last month? They were beacons of hope, all very metaphorical. They were real fires. Metaphors can be very real. Chief, why is McKing's office so much nicer than mine? You think our barely legal Goblins and Ghouls division should have a bigger office than the mayor's husband? Just be glad you're not down in the basement. Thanks for supporting the Darkside division, Chief. Don't thank me, just keep the city clean of these Oogie Boogie men, and the Oogie Boogie women, and the non-binary Oogie Boogies. No discrimination in regards to the Oogie Boogies, except for the discrimination of keeping them out of Twin Lakes. Apart from that one, yes. Enjoy the party, Detective. I love all the booze we have at these things. I don't understand why we're celebrating yet. I've got 2 days left till retirement. We can't risk you not making it and us losing out on a party. I should be offended, but I do like a good party. At Earn. You mean our gift? Dooley, where did you get that? In that mysterious Chinese shop we visited last week. Investigated. We investigated it for gremlins. That seems like racial profiling to me. Dooley, he clearly had gremlins, which you then bought and brought to the station. Well then, case closed. Dooley, the lid was burnt off. The gremlins are missing. And the station is crumbling apart. Like I said, case closed. Dooley, we need to find them before somebody gets hurt. Here, take this. But cake! From what I can see, nobody else got him anything nice anyway. I think there may be gremlins loose in the station. Seriously, we just talked about this. You have one job. One job. No Oogie Boogies in Twin Lake. This station is in Twin Lakes. Get this situation under control, Detective. On it, Chief. No party for you two until this mess is cleaned up. Get to it. Aww. And then he said, hey, that's my kid's candy. Give it back. So I told him I was the mayor's husband. Then I showed him my badge and fined him for obstruction of justice. Oh, you're so bad. It must be so great for you two to have a real detective like McKing around to learn from. I don't have time to talk to you. Isn't there a Wookiee or something you should be arresting? That's not what... Whatever McLame, live long and prosper, dork. The staff bathroom. So horrible, people only enter it for the most dire of emergencies. Alright, so let's go down to the garage. Our government issued block with wheels. Seriously, why does he get all the nice things? A bulletproof sports car. The jerk. Yeah. So again, these are part of clicking on all the cars there for the achievement. The serious draft coming from those vents. The bolts probably just need to be tightened up. This is the junction box for the dispatch room. Hey, detective? Yeah. I think you're a better detective than McQueen. Thanks, Dooley. That really means a lot. I think you're a better sidekick than Dallas. I don't have her legs, though. Well, no. But if you did, that'd be theft, wouldn't it? Lump of cold hard clay. I have no use for this right now. Let's get the water flowing again in case another fire starts. The water pipes run all over the station, from the briefing room to the shooting range. But the system seems to be broken right now, and it's probably the gremlin's fault. Right, so basically this is just a pipes puzzle. Alright, the sprinkler should be working now. You'll have me out of work, you will. Alright, so we need to make sure we click on this book. Oh, hey, this? Tis not really, just a book I got from the library. It's one of Doris's fanfiction books. Proper steamy stuff, this. Dooley, is that you on the cover in a Fabio wig? Those critters aren't gonna catch themselves, are they, detective? Dooley. This is what happens when I can't talk my way out of late fees. There are monsters to catch, detective. I love this game. You don't look very busy. Power tools bust, so Union says I don't work. Not my place to go against Union. You seem familiar. Do I know you? Not that I know of, no. Alright. So we've done everything we can in the garage for now. We're going to pet the dog, because you can pet the dog. Officer Cal. He was meant to be a sniffer dog, but somebody decided to train him to only sniff out candy. But think of all the candy-related crimes that he's been able to help solve. True, we did have an alarmingly high rate of candy smuggling in Twin Lakes. Good job, officer. There's nothing in here but laxatives. Somebody put them there to suggest us cops were all foolish. Twin Lakes Police Department, how can I take your call? Now that I don't need it, I find a working fire extinguisher. Hands off, my lunch is in there. Why is it hidden in work files? So nobody here will touch it. You're a wise man, Banks. Banks was my mentor when I joined the force. That's why they bust me down to desktop. Can't talk right now, detective. The system's broken. I can't figure out why. Might have something to do with this gremlin tugging on the wires. The server for the TLP. Ha, bite, ha. Ouch. Don't get too close, detective. That thing's a biter. Yeah, thanks, Dooley. Thumbs up. Yummy, yummy wires. It's trying to hack the database and steal all the human info. We should fry him, detective. Interesting idea. This is the first bit of actual police work I've seen in this place today. So now we know we gotta electrocute that gremlin. We just gotta find a way to do it. The hose they used to loop through the cell door handles to lock the place up at night. Chief Scully really pulled this place into a sort of order, didn't she? Old Tam loves to whittle. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Tam, you can't have a knife in prison. Tam can, and Tam has. I'm afraid I have to confiscate that. Tam does not have warmth for you in his heart. Try not to let your incarceration get you down. Sigh. hand puts his name on places so he knows what is and what's not. Detective? I'm going to use my detectiving skills and say that you're in here for solicitation. Impressive! Your guess, not his soliciting. Right. Anyway, hand him over, Roy. Hand what over? Your matches and cigars. I wish I'd never met you, detective. Did you hear? No, I'm not doing this. I just don't find toilets all that funny. We put that up to cover the hole a prisoner dug to escape. Sadly for him, he dug his way into the rest of the station. This guy's in police protection for informing. Seriously, what am I meant to say about them that isn't literally toilet humor? It's a good point, detective. What kind of cells is this place holding? Human, animal, or vegetable? Right. Well, this is the problem. How did it get a gun? Why is everything so unsafe in the station? Pew, 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 tee hee. Looks like our guys are good enough to shots to be stormtroopers. Alright, so we have sprinklers. There's a junction box there. But turning on the sprinklers is not going to help us with him having a gun. That thing has good aim. We should get it on the force. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Have you ever tried to, I don't know, open something like that just using a screwdriver? Always been more of a lateral thinker. Alright, so let's go ahead. I just need to find something to rewire this with. Well, thankfully we already have some wires. Okay, let's see. I need to drag the wires from one node to the other, same colored node, without crossing them. Oh, there it goes. Say that didn't light up. Eek! Yes, the system is back online. Time to do some hardcore cop work. How? There's a magnet in here if I can find a way to pop it open this tiny latch. Okay. He's passed out. Let's get out of here. So now that we've gotten the gremlin, we're going to head back to the office. And we're coming to you live from the dog track where the gates have just been opened. And number 4, Thaco has taken the lead, followed by Fumble and Critical Hit with Nat 20 taking up the rear. Thaco and Fumble are neck and neck, with Critical Hit closing in. This is exciting, listeners. We have a 3-way tie. Some of you could win a lot of money here today. For those of you just turning in, I'm Dick Brickman, and this is Dick Brickman Has Gone to the Dogs, man. And wait, no, I missed the end. Sorry, listeners. So we're just gonna put this in the coffee, and we're just gonna get an achievement by serving somebody some comeuppance. Haha, keep the coffee coming, McLean. I could drink this stuff all day. Oh no, get out of my way. My insides, make it stop. I hope he's okay in there. The people of Twin Lakes need a hero to look up to. Now we need to fix this with my manly skills and muscles, but mostly find a way to cheat this magnetic lock. So right now, we got a hose, a helmet, matches. We're going to first start by going down here. And now, we're going to get these going. This should achieve something. It did. The creature is, wet. I don't know why I expected more from that. Don't worry, detective, it'll all make sense here in a minute. Plugging this in here gives me now the diving helmet. So now we need to pop the fan motor open. But also, I need to find a way to tighten those bolts. Mind if I borrow this? Why not? Can't seem to be getting to work anytime soon. So now we have a wrench. So now we're just gonna go ahead and fix this. The gremlins have broken everything else around here. I'm sure that if I don't remove this now, it'll fall off soon anyways. Neither of us believes that, so I'm so into this. Fight the system. Dooley, we're part of the system. Speak for yourself. I'm bringing this place down from the inside. I kind of knew that. I did not expect that to happen. Feel bad about it? No. I'll take this for my trophy cabinet. I mean, I'll take it to be repaired. Yeah, that's the second one. Detective, how do you get all these things into your pockets? Origami? It's still nicer than our car. Let's say the vent broke because some maverick cop was trying to call through it. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the shooting range. Put this right here. I just have to angle it like this. That was a shocking way to wrap this up. Are you proud of that pun? More than I should be. Finally, Dooley grab the gun and I'll take this guy. Alright, so now we've gotten yet another gremlin. We go back to the radio. Listeners, do you have a gimmick, trick, or comic routine or gizmo you want the world to know about? Hosted by me, Dick Brickman. Alright, now that we've clicked on the radio, we're going to go ahead and get the thing that we need to open the motor with. It's not the mug. Here we go. These drawers are full of all sorts of rubbish, like bobby pins. Actually, can I borrow one, Sally? You can just have one. I won't want it back after whatever you do with it. Smart. Now we're going to take the bobby pin and we're going to open a fan motor. I think I can pry the shell off. Yes! So now we got the magnet. We can open, blah, blah, blah. We can open the evidence locker. This magnet should reverse the polarity and let me in. Chomp, 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 claw, face. He's too dangerous to get near. I need to find a way to knock it out. Who do you think wrote these dumb scripts for a comedy game about two cops investigating weird crimes? Nothing. Nobody. Shut up. What? I hope this illegal magical tome will be okay in here when the door is bust. A plastic skull. Surprisingly more dangerous occult item than a real skull. All that remains from the mysterious walking luggage that ate everything case. Roleplay books, not actual contraband, but dangerous reading nonetheless. But not too dangerous for our weekly game. Dooley, shh! Very noisy kids game. That's not evidence. I'm hiding it from Makamura until I beat his top score. Jars full of sea men. The mysterious figurine sailor case. The king's topless self-portraits. He signed them in for the crime of being too awesome for the general public. A box of old, a box of odd socks. Our best people are looking into a ring of crooked washing machines that are behind the robbery of the other halves. Boxes of jam jars with one scoop taken out from the unsolved scooper case, where they'd appear at the crime scene after the investigation had started. Oh, that was me. I like eating toast while I think, but always forget to bring the pot with me afterwards, so I keep opening new ones. Harmless. Dooley, we spent a lot of taxpayer money investigating that. Harmless. Knockout gas. This could be handy if I want to be able to leave that party early. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Actually, it was a fully functioning airtight helmet with a secure air supply. How did that thing get in here? This room was meant to be locked down. I'm just shocked you see them. And, like, see and understand them. Little green men in the station. Right in my ballpark. I'm just shocked you're taking it so well. This is a world apart from your normal, boring cop life. Alright, so we're gonna put this on. Dooley, take this hose outside and keep fresh air coming. Take this, you little monster. Uh-oh. While it's unconscious, I'll stuff it into my seemingly magical pockets. Alright, that's them all. I'll get Dooley and we can go to the office and put this case to the rest. Okay, let's get these little suckers into their new urn and get back to that party. Party! Alright. Now, we have to listen to the radio again before putting the gremlins into the pot, and this is where you can easily miss the achievement. Dick Brickman, with you this evening, playing smooth jazz and Dick Brickman's slick hits, man. Alright, now we put them in. And you go, sleepy monster. Back to captivity, my monstrous pal. Welcome home, little... Oops. Oops. Is that it? What do we do now? Flush them down the toilet and go back to the party? We need to make a new urn, a magical one that can actually hold them. Now we have the gremlins again. Now that he's broken the pot, this is the last time that we need to click on the radio. Breaking news, reports of serious case of Butterfingers coming in from the Twin Lakes Police Department. That's uncanny. Thanks. Alright, and that's how you get the Superfan achievement. So now the only thing we have to do is finish the case. What's that, Chief? I'll be right there. Don't you dare. Well, thankfully, as we've been investigating, we know where there's some clay. This is good urn making material. So now we have the clay. Now we're going to need to wet the clay. Okay, that softened that up. So now we have wet clay. Let's do this. How do you know how to make an urn? I've watched that film Ghost a lot for research. Alright, so now we have an urn. Now we need to make it magical. Maybe there will be instructions in here for stealing magical urns. So we take the tome, bind it with Darm. Let's see, warding ritual spells to bypass doing the dishes, and aha! A diagram for how to steal magical urns. Handy. Time for some finger crafting of runes. So now we have a magical urn. Put the gremlins in. And that's done, thank goodness. Let's get this somewhere safe. Okay, lock fixed and gremlins stashed away. What have we learned from this Dooley? Not to eat so much sugar. I'm crashing now. I really don't remember much of what happened. But I'm sure it was nothing important. Now let's get back to the party. Hey, where's all the cake gone? We ate it all. Why is this place a mess? What did you two do? Well, there was... And somebody let off a gas grenade. Nasty, big, pointy teeth. And the car was smashed when we got there. McQueen did it? Another one to file under Darkside antics. Probably for the best, yes. Okay, well you two better start cleaning. The budget doesn't allow for both your keepers and custodial staff. Aw man, chores and no cake. This day did not play out the way I hoped. Poor Dooley. Alright, so we've solved case number 4. So I will see all of you in the next video. We handle case number 5, Lock Mess. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and would like to see more from our channel, you can click this button here to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, or if you just want to watch another video, click this link here. Thanks again, and I hope to see you in the next video.